So I came up with a bit of a stupid idea. Let's see what generative AI cooks up. Because here's the little secret. Generative AI is stupid. So I want to see what it tries. And then see if I can fix what it tried to do. Let's see what this thing cooks. Okay. Including TNT in a piston door. A rotating structure that doesn't exist. Alright, so build a 5x5 flat area using the block of your choice. Place 2 sticky pistons on opposite sides facing inwards. Okay. In the center of the 5x5 area, place 5 regular pistons forming a spiral. It's best to make an outward spiraling pattern so they move diagonally. Arrange them in a clockwise like that? Ooh, sorry, no, clockwise. It's gotta be clockwise. I'm gonna guess that. Place an observer facing the pistons at the end of the spiral path. Connect the pistons with redstone dust. Place a lever or button on the side of the structure. Create a hidden entrance by placing 3 trapdoors. I'm gonna guess iron trapdoors. In front of the entrance area of the spiral path. These trapdoors will cover up open space when the door is closed and will open it as the pistons move. Smart, smart, smart. Why are the trapdoors to be controlled by the redstone dust line? Already got you. Already got you. Step 5. Water and slime block. In the base of the spiral, place a dispenser. I asked it for detailed instructions, okay? These are detailed instructions. Fill the dispenser with a water bucket. The dispenser will release water into the area to cover the trapdoors. Okay, so the trapdoors have to be below it. Perhaps, I think mayhaps this is the entrance. What? It said water and slime block mechanism and had me add water and nothing to do with slimes. For added effect, add TNT below the trapdoors and wire it to fire after the door is done. When triggered, it can simulate a trap that goes off before the door can open. Attach slime blocks to the pistons and connect them using redstone dust. Is it trying to make a flying machine? Is it? Okay, I attached slime block. Wire the slime blocks using redstone dust. Okay, so the slime blocks are powered. Test the door by pulling the lever or pressing the button. Alright, moment of truth, guys. Alright, so the plan for part 2 was to try to fix it. Was to, like, figure out what the AI was trying to do and make it actually work as a mechanism. I have completely missed the figure out what the AI is trying to do step. Yeah, it lost me at build a spiral of pistons. I think this can be really funny. Try another one. You know, I think I realized the mistake. My prompt said, come up with a novel and unique piston door. Or not even piston door. A novel and unique redstone door. So, my first mistake was asking an AI to come up with a new, unique idea. And I think that's where all of this came from. Alright, let's do the next one. A hidden spiral door that opens and closes using a unique redstone method. It was unique. It was unique. I don't think it knows what a spiral is. Now, Minecraft actually performs quite poorly on my channel compared to RimWorld and From the Depths, but I already recorded this, so I'm posting it anyway. By the way, this is my first episode after 1,000 subscribers, so that's pretty cool. I can make money after like the 1 month waiting period for partnership. I'm not sure how well it does with examples and distract. Retracting bookcase. Okay. 4 sticky pistons, 4 regular pistons, 8 bookshelves, a lever, block of choice, observer's dispenser. What is this trap effect? It did this with the last one. It said for a trap effect. It's not supposed to have a trap. It can simulate a trap that can go up. I asked you to build a door, not... This is a terrorist threat. Alright, let's go. Let's just run it. Alright. Build a 5x5 wall of solid blocks. It seems to love 5x5. I actually quite like how stripped birch looks. Fill the remaining part of the 5x5 wall with bookshelves. Oh. It says it should cover the entire wall except for where the door would be. Okay, why'd you have me build the wall then? Guys, I'm starting to think this AI might not be the best at, like, spatial reasoning and logical deduction. I've got a sneaking suspicion. Place 4 sticky pistons in a horizontal line such that they are facing towards the bookshelves. Each piston should be directly behind a bookshelf. It goes into more detailed instruction. 1 sticky piston 2 blocks from the ground at the far left, and another 2 blocks above it. This is not a horizontal line, ChatGPT. The 3rd piston should be directly to the right of the 1st piston. The 4th piston should be directly to the right of the 2nd piston. Okay. On the far right and left, place 2 regular pistons facing inward towards the center of the wall. Ensure that they are powered when a redstone signal is activated. I mean, I really didn't doubt that would happen, ChatGPT. That's a pretty solid fact of redstone. Run redstone dust to link all 4 sticky pistons. At each piston's base, ensure redstone dust connects to the piston base. Yep, that's what connecting them with redstone means. Add a redstone repeater after the last sticky piston to ensure that the signal can travel long distances. Well, this was the last sticky piston, so that one. Place a redstone repeater between the sticky pistons and the regular pistons. Okay, I'm going to assume it wants a 2-tick delay. Because that's what it needs for these to be able to push that. Well, it's not gonna happen either way. And we'll just use that. Alright. Now. Well, hang on. We need to place a repeater to make sure it can travel long distances. We need to make sure it can make that distance. Thank you, ChatGPT. Place 2 observers on the outer edge of the bookshelf, each facing inward. These will detect when it should trigger? should face the piston on the far left. Okay, so there is actually only supposed to be one. My fault. I'm sorry, ChatGPT. I took too many liberties with your vision. These will detect when the door mechanism should be triggered. So like this. Well hidden. Thanks, ChatGPT. Should be directed to detect the block movement. The block movement. So the piston pushing? It's like this. It should pick up the piston's movement. Add a lever or button to one side of the wall. Wire it to the observer block so that the lever will activate the observers. Okay, so we want it to trigger the... This is just temporary. Of course, in the final product, once we are properly seeing ChatGPT's vision, this will be a hidden circuit underneath. This is temporary. Alright, step 5. Place a dispenser directly underneath the bookshelves. Fill the dispenser, you guessed it, with TNT. When triggered, the dispenser will activate, creating an additional element to the hidden door. Wire the dispenser using redstone dust to connect the pistons. I think ChatGPT just wants me dead. It knows that I'm a developer, and it's taking a very direct approach to stealing my job. I thought it would be, like subterfuge, displacing programming jobs. No, it's just trying to kill me. I mean, it's not gonna do anything. Like, this does not. Oh, this is lame. So we'll switch it to be a little bit closer to ChatGPT's original vision. Okay, after a couple slam modifications, let's get real. All right, 10 out of 10. Next one. I want to say to keep it simple, but I really want to see if it tries to blow me up again. Sliding waterfall door. No TNT this time. Okay. Let's see. Waterfall door? Sounds interesting. Water's pulled back by Okay, maybe it's not... I thought it was promising, and then it said that. Alright, so let me just do something out real quick, right? So I had gotten into Minecraft Redstone a long time ago, so I'm well versed in most classical Minecraft shenanigans. I've seen so many old style piston doors from the days well before hoppers and observers, and I'm trying to speak off the cuff while remembering this ancient circuit. I think this is it. Yeah. So back in my day, before we had observers and slime blocks, this was the pinnacle of cool redstone, right? I've seen built loads of these. So you pull this, boom. You used to do that, and then you'd have one pop up and open this. So I think ChatGPT is trying to make that. We'll see how well this works. Or if that's even what it's trying to do. You know what? Maybe I'm judging it too harshly. Maybe I've assumed the worst of ChatGPT. And really that's on me for being biased. against a kind and hard-working AI. A 7x7 area, leaving a 3x3 area in the center? In the center, the 3x3 space. Place signs to prevent water from flowing downward. You see, this is nothing like what I thought it was going to be. That was my bad for being biased. Okay, no. It says to... I've made a mistake again. It says to only include these signs. And one in the middle of the bottom. At the top, place 10 water source blocks across the upper edge. At the top of the 3x3 space. 8, 9... Okay. What next? Behind the water curtain, inside the wall, place 2 sticky pistons vertically on both sides. What do you mean place them vertically? One at the bottom and one at the top facing each other. Okay, this is certainly interesting. This is a huge development. 2 regular pistons directly next to each sticky piston. Okay, I see the vision. Run redstone dust from the bottom sticky piston. Okay. Connecting both sticky pistons and the regular pistons. You got it. You're the boss, ChatGPT. I forgot to wire up this one. Perfect. Ensure the redstone dust leads to a repeater to extend the signal. That is critical. How could I forget? There. Satisfying. Add 2 redstone repeaters to extend the signal to regular pistons. Set the repeaters to 1 tick delay. You got it, boss. I'll set them to 1. Got it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Wire them up. This is some sloppy redstone. These wires kind of run everywhere. Oh! Oh! ChatGPT thinks observers can detect players moving by. It's trying to use the observer as like a proximity activator for the player. Yeah, no, ChatGPT, that doesn't work. Okay, so place 2 observers behind the sticky pistons. Connect the observers with redstone dust. You got it. The observer will send the signal when the pistons retract and will also trigger the pistons to push the water back into place. No, it won't. Alright, place a lever on either side of the 3x3 opening. ChatGPT, it's not doing anything. If you want to... Oh my god. Step 6. If you want to create a trap effect, place a dispenser in the ceiling of the opening. Fill the dispenser with TNT for a dangerous trap behind the waterfall. I don't think ChatGPT understands what a door is. I'm gonna say it wanted the lever, like right here. Beautiful. This should kill it eventually, right? Oh no, it broke. I'm sensing a pattern. Really sensing a pattern. Alright, I think I only have the sanity to do one last piston door. 2x2 hidden piston door. 2x2 hidden piston door. You know how many of these I've made? Do you know how easy these things are? Beautiful. I know this is going to be incredible. incredible looking. Incredible. I might spice this up later if it doesn't explode. Let's just make it nice. Okay, it still looks awful. Okay, you know what? I'm not in the mood to be building right now. Look at how beautiful this looks. It's amazing, right? Okay, yeah, get over it. Here's ChatGPT's blurb. This is a straightforward classic 2x2 piston door. Uses a simple redstone circuit to hide and reveal the entrance. The design relies on pistons to retract into the walls, pulling blocks back to form an open doorway. Perfect. Perfect. Create a 5x2 doorway. Okay, yeah, we did. This means placing 5 blocks horizontally above the door and 2 blocks vertically on the side. What? Should have a 2-block high gap in the middle. Oh, so we're not doing a 2x2. You lied about that. Alright, let's just... So it said it was going to do a 2x2, but then it said to make the gap 1 block wide and make the whole thing 5 blocks wide. You should have a 2-block high gap in the middle for pistons to open and close. Okay. Placing the sticky pistons. At the bottom of the 2x2, place 2 sticky pistons on the floor, each facing upwards. Ooh, a double piston extender. Is this going to be a hipster door? Ooh, this is going to be beautiful. At the top, place 2 sticky pistons downward. Okay, I don't know what this is going to be. ChatGPT, I question. You know this... No, this is going to push this whole assembly up, and then it's going to retract, and then it's going to double extend to push the bottom down, and then that's going to extend. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be huge. You know, I actually wanted to try that. A little bit of a sneak peek for you. I wanted to try that idea of it pushing back, and so this is how it's in its resting state. And so there's no room to retract, so this has to push it up to make room, and then this has to double extend to push back down, and then retract to leave the room. It looks so stupid. It's kind of cool, though. Kind of like it. Thanks, ChatGPT. The only good thing you gave was comedic failure. Attach 4 blocks of your choice to the faces of the sticky pistons. Okay, so we are doing a 2x2 door. So we are doing 2x2. Okay. If I have to change the size one more time, I'm going to scream. That's fine. Add 4 blocks of your choice to the faces of the sticky pistons. These will act as the actual door, sliding up and down with the pistons activated. Place 2 redstone dust on the ground, directly behind each sticky piston. Do the same to the top side, placing redstone behind each sticky piston. Behind? I don't want to ruin ChatGPT's vision. If it can do this, not going to be that impressive. Place a repeater facing into the redstone dust. Set each one to 2-tick delays. We want to make sure to slow this down for no reason. Like, this is like baby's first door, right? It's not even flush. Wire redstone dust from the lever to the repeaters after placing a lever on either side. Placing it on the right side is standard. The right side is standard. Did you hear that? I never have. I've never heard of there being a standard side to place your lever, but ChatGPT knows a lot more than I do. I'll be the first to admit. And now, again, no questioning ChatGPT. It says wire redstone dust to each redstone repeater. And who am I to question? A human? A being capable of any degree of logic? Probably not, to be honest. Oh. We're going to invert the signal. ChatGPT is smarter than every single one of you. When the lever is flipped, or the button is pressed, pistons should activate, retracting the door blocks into the wall. The entrance will now be open. Optional pressure plate activation. Connect the redstone dust from the pressure plates to redstone wiring of the door. When you step on the plates, the door will open automatically. Look at this. We're given multiple ways to activate it. This one doesn't work, ChatGPT. You said to... Because of the NOT gate you added to the lever, It's okay, that's close enough. Oh no, I see a second optional section. Trap effect. You add a trap effect behind the door. I don't want a trap effect. Place a dispenser on a ceiling directly above the opening, facing downward. Use redstone dust to connect the dispenser to the same redstone circuit. Fill the dispenser with TNT. Why, ChatGPT? Why? You finally built a good... You finally built a functioning... You finally built a mostly functioning door. Why do you do this? Well, there's the trap effect. I hate AI. AI sucks so much. We should abolish AI. Leave a like and subscribe. I'm done.